next, I'm going to head over into the Fox 2 kitchen. We're gonna, we always talk about how you have to eat your fruits and vegetables and what foods to eat, make it a rainbow on your plate. But we're really going to try and connect the dots for you a little bit and talk about what eating certain foods, how that helps protect you from cancer. So we talk about controlling what you can and doing the right thing to stay healthy, and this is it. So we're going to eat some good food and talk about what good it does for your body. We've got all colors of the rainbow here in the Fox 2 kitchen, which is a good thing. We are doing some cooking with Chef Randy Emmert from Henry Ford, West Bloomfield Hospital. And we have a special guest, Lynette Visconti from the Gateway for Cancer Research. So welcome to both of you. Thanks for being here.
Thank you very much for having us.
Lynette, the Gateway for Cancer Research, your mission is to kind of help people understand how they can kind of control the risk factor for cancer.
Absolutely.
And what we can do.
What we do is we fund cancer research all over the world designed to help cancer patients feel better, live longer, or be cured today. And with us, because of generous underwriting, 99 cents of every dollar we receive goes directly to cancer research.
That's pretty incredible.
It's very incredible.
Yeah.
And we fund in both complementary and alternative medicine and conventional therapies. So today we're here to talk about the role of nutrition in preventing and deterring cancer growth.
And you are a cancer survivor.
I am. I'm a 14-year survivor who was diagnosed when I was pregnant 14 years ago.
What kind of cancer?
I had breast cancer and delivered a beautiful, healthy baby boy after treatment, and he's 13 now.
Oh, congratulations.
And my
That's
experience
wonderful.
brought me to this great organization.
All right, and doctors support what you believe in, that the certain foods you eat can help reduce your risk factors.
Absolutely.
Without a doubt.
Nutrition is important. In fact, a report came out this week talking about nutrition and the role of preventing a recurrence of cancer, that it matters what we eat. So we know that, and Gateway supports research in that area, like research in curcumin, turmeric, at MD Anderson,
yeah,
which
so some
we're
of
funding now.
Some of the spices and some of the things that make food taste good. So, Chef Randy, what are you cooking for us?
Well, at Henry Ford West Bloomfield Hospital, we like to take regular dishes and make it healthy. So
that is some fancy hospital food. It is good and good for you, isn't it? It's amazing. Okay, go ahead.
Hopefully, you can't tell that it's healthy when you eat it.
Right.
We do a lot of
We'll
meals
have Jason test out. Jason has a palate he loves his junk food, so we'll see what he thinks.
I like a lot of food besides junk food.
Well.
So we have vegetable ratatouille. We're cooking the eggplant, the onions, and the peppers.
Yes,
and then we're just
smells
gonna, add the zucchini and the tomatoes a little bit later.
Okay.
And,
so one of the healthy tips that we talk about is put a lot of color on your plate. You can see all of the colors here, and what color means is there's a ton of antioxidants in the dish.
What about garlic too? Because garlic gets a lot of credit.
Yeah. Well, garlic is an anti-inflammatory and an antibacterial. So what that means is if you just add garlic to your dish every single day, not a lot, you can add just a little bit, it makes a difference in preventing cancer growth.
When we talk about anti-inflammatories and antioxidants, can you explain what that does on a cellular level in a simple way, Lynette? I know you're not a doctor, but so people understand the difference that you're making, right, versus, when you eat a cheeseburger versus eating vegetables. And
well, when we talk about eating healthy and keeping a healthy environment, what we look like on the exterior is as important as what we look like on the interior.
Right.
So what you want to eat are healthy foods, natural foods, organically grown where possible, and some things are more important to eat organic than others. But if you can keep an environment that's low in inflammation, that's important, and it's important for all chronic diseases.
And that inflammation is sort of, you can't see it, and it's hard doctors are, big on it, but it's hard to convince people, but it's sort of your insides reacting to too much junk, and so everything becomes inflamed, and it's not a good environment.
And nothing works well, and that's when illness can come up. And we don't want to get this disease. As someone who's had this disease, do everything that you can to prevent it.
Right, that's good advice. All right, Chef, what you got going on now?
So, well, we, like I said, we like to make things healthy, so we brought a few dishes over here. We brought our low-fat, low-sugar coconut rice pudding.
Oh,
right up front here.
Pineapple compote.
I love rice pudding. All right, good.
And then we also brought a salmon dish. And Lynette, do you want to talk about what
salmon is high in omega-3s, and omega-3s are important for keeping that low inflammatory diet and keeping you healthy. So salmon maybe once or twice a week.
Look at how beautiful, but I just want to point out,
let me step out of the way so you can get a nice shot there.
Jason's afraid to eat it. It's so pretty.
I was asking if it was warm. I'd eat it.
Well, but it's so pretty, the display.
I know, you can't. Yeah.
You can't mess. This is like a piece of art here.
We have some pickled red onions there with seared salmon, and then a honey mustard glaze, which is a local honey. And mustard's very low in fat, but it really has a good flavor profile.
Very nice.
The Michigan asparagus is starting to come out.
Yeah, that's one of our locally grown crops that is coming in season. All right, so can we dig in, Chef, and give this a taste?
Absolutely.
All right.
Yes. What are we tasting, that over there or this here?
You can taste anything you want.
Oh.
All right.
All right, so I'm going to taste the vegetable ratatouille. Okay. Now, and both of you will be at the Women's Show this weekend, right?
We will. Yes. We'll be at the Southern Women's Show on Saturday doing a cooking segment, and the gateway can be found at the Women's Show or at demandcruisetoday.org.
Very good. Okay, lots of good information. You digging in?
I'm trying.
All right. All right, here we go. I'm going to try the vegetable ratatouille, which is, what do we got in here? Some tomatoes, some peppers?
Tomatoes, garlic, a little bit of olive oil, balsamic vinegar, peppers, zucchini. It's good cold or hot. It's a great dish that lasts for a couple of days in the fridge. It gets better
I like
as
that.
it sits.
Right. Very good. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you.
We're going to dig in, and we'll be right back after this.